tiny bits for you to put the actual.
The couch is here because we have to finish here.
So it's a few hours later. I had to go run to Home Depot to go get 7 more of these barriers. I said earlier they were like $25. They're actually $56 a piece, so they're not cheap at all. But we're gonna go ahead and lay this down and go ahead and get the breakfast nook and the living room together with the vapor barrier. All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the tape off of your side and tape it to the corner edge, and try to be as precise as possible. Yeah. Somewhere in the middle too. As you all can see, it's a bit chaotic having a 2-year-old and a 5-month-old dog while trying to do home renovations, but we're gonna still try to get it done.
So just for reference, we knew it would take time since we're doing this while watching our son and our 5-month-old puppy. But even so, by this point, it had already taken about like 40 minutes just to put up this one barrier. But he started understanding what we were doing and helped us with little things. And it was so cute. But home renovation with kids is definitely not for the weak. Status update. We finished 2/3 of the vapor barriers, so we're gonna do the rest of the area. We have to finish here. But we gotta move the couch first. Let's do it.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Sorry じゃなくて。
Yeah, come over here and say hi. Come back. Over this way, near Dada.
Is it?
Alright, now go say hi. Now say hi. Say hi.
Okay. Are we done for tonight?
And we're back. So welcome back to day 7, I believe. Of course, it's taking us longer. You could probably get this done in a weekend or two, but we still live normal lives. We have a toddler, full-time jobs and things like that. So we have other things that we're doing. So it takes us a little bit longer. But anyways, we're going to start actually laying down the floor. We finished the vinyl vapor. My wife yesterday finished painting. Now it's down to the fun part. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we finished all of the living room today. We only did painting yesterday and no actual flooring because I spent most of my time outside cutting the grass and getting the whole yard together. So, yeah, I guess we'll get started here for today. So let's do it. So we're going to get more than one box. We're going to do 3 to 6 boxes, as my wife suggested. The reason you do that is so that you have alternating patterns when you lay down the floor, and that it doesn't look synthetic. You want it to kind of be variation in patterns, and that no two patterns are right next to each other. The LifeProof brand does a decent job on that, but we want to do our own due diligence and make sure that it looks as seamless as possible and as realistic as possible.
That's a Kuma.
Yeah, it's Kuma. I tried to separate them by the patterns and see if we have any like repeating patterns. That's a lot inside of each boxes. Let's not try to do it off of one. Let's do the whole row because we won't tie it in and then we'll be able to move. Then we'll put this on the seams to make sure this is all gone straight. That makes sense?
Should we start there, the corner, because it's gonna be hard to do, you know. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I thought you were talking about this side because it is going to be hard putting in this stuff on that way. So yeah, we'll start from top left. I wanted to do this area last because this is going to be a good, difficult area.
We'll figure out.
Okay, so what we are talking about here is where to start. I wanted to start from the very edge, the breakfast nook, but he wanted to save that part for last, since we knew the angle cuts would be a little tricky. So we decided to start not from the corner, but from the straight roll. Looking back, I think it really depends on the shape and size of your workspace, but in our case, we should have started from the very edge because it was hard to fit the boards together. If you are familiar with how LVP work, locking them together backwards was really difficult in my opinion. We don't have plans to redo the floor, but if we did, we would take our time and carefully decide where to start for sure.
We want to pause the video for a quick update. It's been a few hours since we last recorded anything. We had my parents come over and pick up my son. They're just going to hang out with him for a couple of days. So we were doing that, but we figured we'd stop and give a little progress update. So this is how far we have gotten along inside of the living room. So overall, we are loving the quality of this floor and the color. I'll be honest with you, I am not the best with this floor. I think I may have said that in other videos. So Shiho has been knocking out the floor while I'm doing the rest of the vaporware, and there's a lot of other small things that we have to do to keep the space kind of clean. I'll give you a little Kuma break. Are you helping, buddy? So we're really enjoying it. The color is great. It brightens up the room so much compared to the other floor. So for reference, this was the other floor color. It wasn't bad. It was just very, very old, kind of brittle. Yeah, I guess not our preferences. A little bit more, I guess, of an antique vibe, if I had to say anything. But yeah, but I did finish inside of here the vapor barrier in here. So we're still gonna do some more tape like around the actual corners and like this edge right here. We're gonna fix this edge and still do some more, but trying to give a helping hand in here now that our son isn't here. So this is a new mic setup. We're new to YouTube, so we don't know anything about any mics. We had some, I guess you would call them cheap ones, and they did the job well, but these are so much better. So let us know down in the comments if you hear a difference in the audio quality compared to previously. They never leveled this actual.
I don't know if you can hear this.
Removing all of this old floor from.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.